So we're going to be back again with our next section, which I believe we're going to talk about some entertainment.
Entertainment news.
That's right. Coming up next.
We got something really cool coming out, I think.
It's exciting news.
Yeah.
Is it? I don't know. It is exciting news. So
I think so.
We now, as consumers, have more options for content.
Yes.
Than ever before.
And content meaning like stuff to watch.
Stuff to watch.
Yeah.
Where
shows.
Not just stuff to watch, but where to watch it.
Yes.
Gone are the days of 13 channels and the UHF dial. Do you remember that?
I remember that. I was my parents' TV
We're
remote.
that old. I remember being a little kid and going to my grandparents and having that dial, and you got to get up. That's and you got to fiddle with the tuner.
I was my parents' remote. They told me would go up and change the damn channel.
My in-laws still had one of those TVs when my wife and I got married, like 10 years ago, 12 years ago, and I remember going to I'm like, your parents still have
dial TV.
I don't understand. She's like, yeah, they're just not really into TV. Now they have a flat screen, which is great.
Nice.
But yeah,
and cable with 352 channels.
But along with that 352 channels, that's always a joke. There's 352 channels. There's nothing on.
Nothing to watch.
But now we can watch it on our phones, on our iPads. We can stream it. We got Netflix. We got Amazon. We got Hulu. Cracked.
I don't know what the hell that is.
Another service. You got a bunch of services. And now throwing their hat
Roku. That's right.
Throwing their hat into the arena is Facebook. Facebook is now going to buy content. So they're going to be doing up to $1 million per episode. They're buying content.
Well, let's make some content. That's what we need to do. We're going to sell our show on Facebook.
Wherever. We'll sell it. We're whores. We're whores. We'll sell it. Now, are we now reaching a point? So obviously, there's millions and millions and millions of viewers that want content wherever they are.
Yeah.
They're cutting the cord.
Yeah.
Is it a saturated market yet?
I don't know. I think because the advantages of being able to watch the stuff everywhere, and I think the good part of having more content available is like for us, we're content creators. And there's a lot in YouTube. People. I don't even watch TV much anymore. I'm watching YouTube channels because I follow these people that have these channels that either do educational stuff, I learn something, or just travel videos, or all these kind of things. I don't even watch TV anymore. So I think because there's so many people in the entertainment business and so many content creators, and it's so easy now to get a camera like this one and shoot stuff.
You mean the Lumex?
Yes, the Panasonic GH5 Lumex shoots 4K. Anyways, that there's more content available. Now, of course, they're going to want to try to find good content. So a lot of the stuff out there is not good. If they're going to be paying $1 million an episode, it's got to be television quality. But even the stuff on Netflix, these shows they put a lot of money in those things. They're top quality content.
They do. Now, I have noticed, and maybe this is just me, and you may choose to disagree, and I don't care. No.
Put a comment down below.
No, if everybody who disagrees with Stu, leave.
That's right.
Well, they'd be full. I feel like Netflix has gotten inconsistent with their quality. Yeah. They'll have a show come out, and it's amazing, and they'll have a show come out that is subpar.
See, I don't watch that much of it, so.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I just watched, there's a new comedy out. Give me just 30 seconds.
Well, we just finished, I'll give you my little thing while you look that up. We just finished watching the Bates Motel series. I don't know if it was on Netflix. I don't know if it was a Netflix show. I know they come up with a lot of their own.
I feel like that
shows.
was not a Netflix show specifically.
Or they were just running the episodes.
They were.
But I know there's so many shows out there that we don't even have time to watch them all.
Right. So like House of Cards, high level stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe this one was on Amazon.
And big stars are getting in there. They're backing this stuff up.
They're backing it up, and that used to not be a thing. It used to be, your A-listers did movies, and then there was a set. There were A-lister TV stars, and now they're back and forth, and you're seeing them support.
And a lot of them are doing their own shows. These are produced by some of these big actors,
and it's changing a lot. It's changing Hollywood, really. Yeah. Because they do have the money, and they have so much of it. that they can buy a show. Now this is, I don't know if this is good for business, but they can buy a show that never airs, so that somebody else doesn't get it.
Oh, yeah.
And they can buy content and set it on a shelf for a while, and maybe that's good, maybe that isn't. There's a new one out with Brad Pitt, and it's just not good, and I can't think of the name of it right now. It's a military spoof.
Yeah.
It's a comedy.
Oh, okay.
And I can't remember whether it's on Netflix or I can't seem to find it on either one now, or the Amazon, but it's just not funny. So I watched it for a little while, and I could only watch about 20 minutes of it.
Let's get feedback on that. We want this show to be interactive.
Oh, it's War Machine.
War Machine. I know. I heard some good things about that.
War Machine. Now, I watched it. War Machine on Netflix.
My team and I are about to embark on a new direction.
What is this new direction?
We build Afghanistan into a free and prosperous nation.
All right, smile for the cameras, Glenn.
Sounds a lot like the old direction.
I didn't come here to manage this war, and I sure as shit didn't come here to close it out.
It's my job to ensure that your personal ambitions are kept in check.
Everybody now!
It seems to me that we all here with our guns trying to convince these people we're really nice guys.
I need to see your weapon!
Someone's gonna crack this. It's gonna be you.
You're not here to win. You're here to clean up the mess.
For the times they are a-changing.
I watched that much of it. It's just, see how little that red is? And I had to bail. And I'm pretty good for watching some subpar stuff if it's got some entertainment value. But I just, like, the jokes were flat. The writing's flat. You've got superstars. Obviously Brad Pitt's a big name. You've got the guy. He was in Breakfast Club, and he was in Family Vacation, and I can't think of his name. The young kid.
Oh yeah. I know who you're talking about.
And now he's all grown up, and he's kind of a hard ass, and he's in it. He's good, but it's just not good writing.
Wow.
And so I think that we're starting now with that much mass being snatched up here and there. Everybody wants to get their stuff bought, which is great for content writers. But I'm like, as a actor and as a content creator, it doesn't matter if somebody buys your stuff if nobody saw it.
Yeah. I mean, unless you're in it for the money, they're gonna.
It's nice for a paycheck.
$100,000 to buy something you
and
made.
I've heard stories like it's the urban. I don't know whether they're urban legends or not, but you hear stories about people having their script bought for a sizable chunk of money, and maybe it gets made, maybe it doesn't. But that's not going to further your career. It's a one-day payoff unless somebody sees it and people like it.
Yeah, and then you make.
But we don't know what's going to happen with Facebook. I know that we talked about they're launching some new software, which we don't have all the details on, but it's going to be for content creators.
Yeah. Quick video.
Periscope is back with some of that. Yeah, Periscope never went away. They've got some new stuff, but I think that's a different type of entertainment. That's very voyeuristic.
Yeah. Well, even YouTube, on their YouTube cell phone app, you can do the live now, just like the Facebook Live or Periscope. You can do it now on YouTube. Or before, to go live, you had to have certain connections and all this weird stuff that we tried and didn't work.
Well, I think that technology hasn't caught up with technology yet. We've got. And it's interesting to me that you can have a decent signal on your phone, and sometimes it works amazing, and sometimes I can have my carrier for my iPad Pro, which I love my iPad Pro, by the way, in case anybody cares.
This is not a sponsor.
This is not a sponsored endorsement. I'm just doing it because I like when I like things, I tell you about it. And my iPad, same service. But the signal that I get on my iPad is completely different quality.
Really?
Yeah, I can stream a movie on my phone, boom, like that, no Wi-Fi needed. And sometimes it's very difficult for me to stream a movie on the iPad.
To do it.
Yeah.
So you guys, how do you feel about all the new content? Where do you watch? Tell us, where do you watch your shows? Do you watch a TV network, Amazon, Netflix? Are you
old school? Are you watching cable? Are you Spanked Revision? No, what's the new? It's not. Sorry, I think that the new name. So it used to be Charter, and then Charter bought Time Warner.
Okay.
And now they are Spectre. But see, doesn't it sound like the evil spy company now?
Yeah, that's crazy.
James Bond is like going after Spectrum.
Spectrum.
I feel like they should have like a guy with a cat and as their spokesperson.
Well, I think it's smart for Facebook to do this though, because there's billions of people on Facebook. They got them already. Might as well.
No, they already have the viewers.
Out. And if they pay, you might be charged a little extra. Are they charging for
I don't
their
know if they're
service,
charging
or?
for the content, and I think that they're smart in that they've gone the route of free, but it's not free because there's there's ad. They got their algorithms, and that's what they're really selling. I mean, it's no different than TV was back in the day. Yeah, you could watch a TV program for free, but you got to watch the commercials. That's part of the deal. So I think that you people have to get used to that. That's always going to be a thing. You don't you can't have this amazing content and expect it to be actually for free.
Yeah, someone's got to pay for it.
You either got to pay for it, or you got a paid subscription like you do on Netflix.
Yeah.
It's not free.
Yeah.
Right? But if you want it to be free, part of that comes they have to make a revenue.
They can do
somewhere.
they're probably like YouTube. You can watch a lot of YouTube channels for free, or you can do YouTube Red and watch it commercial free if you pay a subscription.
Right.
And now YouTube is also having exclusive content. They're actually going to be doing shows like Amazon, Netflix as well. I've been watching. I'm on YouTube all the time, and I see commercials at the beginning. The ads for their own content, TV shows, their own shows, and there's some good
I think
stuff.
it's nice. It does give you a lot of variety, and
wherever you're
there's
at.
really never a place where you are unless you don't have any access to phone or signal, where you can't have your entertainment right there in the palm
without
of your hand.
internet,
which I think is amazing that you can have, that you can take your Netflix and stream it. Now they're adding Amazon to Apple TV. Do you Apple TV?
No, I don't do Apple anything.
Oh, I like Apple TV. I love because you can take whatever's on your phone and stream it through your Apple TV, which is, I don't know, it's like $100 device, but within that Apple TV, even if you didn't have a device to stream to it, your Netflix is on it, your YouTube is on it, all these different channels. So you've got all the services that if you didn't have cable and you only had that box.
Well, I was looking at getting a HD TV back in Christmas time, like a 4K or whatever, and a lot of them are smart TVs. You can have your Netflix stream right on your TV and your YouTube channels and all that stuff, and make it like a big computer monitor, basically.
Yeah, well, the beauty of this is that you can, right from your phone, you can watch Pornhub on your big screen TV.
Yeah, or like I'm doing here, I'm actually controlling my camera from my smartphone. That's
ridiculous.
The technology is
and
right
20 years ago, and that's the beauty for content creators is that there was a time not so long ago, just like music has evolved into that, where it's not feasible for you as a creative artist to skip the machine and do it yourself.
Yeah.
Now you can.
No, anybody can do it.
Anybody can do it.
You can do it.
Not anybody can do it well, though.
That's true.
Thank God. Not that we're saying we're doing it well, we're just stumbling around like the rest of you.
Exactly.
So stay tuned. We're going to have another segment coming up.
That's right.
Remember, we're at Bardonna here in Larchmont in Los Angeles, California.
Yes. Great coffee, great food, a nice patio, too.
Hey, nice patio.
Come on out and have a coffee with us.